Hi guys. Today you're going to spend some time navigating the Leyden Course Planning Handbook in order to make informed decisions about the classes you want to take next year. At this point, you should have your My Plan document open and a tab for the Leyden webpage. The first place I'd like you to go, though, is section 3 of your My Plan document, where you see any information about career matches from UScience, your career cluster survey results, and then if you have done any extra career research, everything should be contained on that one page. And I want you to take a minute to look at your career cluster results because we're going to use that information along with another tool that we have here at Leyden to help you do a better job of understanding what classes are available here to you specific to your career interest, and then how to find more information about them in our course planning handbook. If you don't have this page filled out yet, that's okay. If you do, it's going to help you. If you don't, you can still follow along and understand what Leyden has to offer. So now I'd like you to navigate to the Leyden webpage. And if you go to the Academics tab and hover over that, and then scroll your mouse down to the Pathways tab and click on that, it's going to take you to a page devoted to everything that Leyden has to offer in terms of career pathways. So this is aligned with those career clusters. So the results that you have on your My Plan document should look similar to the terms you see here on the left-hand side. So if you know what career cluster you've been matched with or one that you're just simply interested in, go ahead and click on it. If you know that you want to go into architecture and construction and you click on that cluster, the first thing you're going to see is a very short definition of what that cluster is about. There'll be a video to give you more information, and then scroll down and click on whichever pathway interests you the most. So if I click on building trades, what's going to pop up next is a little bit more extensive of a definition and then a list of careers related to that cluster. But even more important, you're going to see this heading Pathway Courses and Related Electives. These are classes at Leyden related to that cluster. So you see Woods, and then you see the course number right after it, which is important. And then if you scroll down again, you'll see those electives. So if you're interested in this cluster, yes, Woods and home repair and construction are great classes to take, but you're also going to want to make sure that you take geometry. Entrepreneurship might be a good class for you, and physics. So that's where I'd like you to start. Click on the pathway that interests you on the left-hand side, and then take a look at the courses that we have at Leyden, because then you're going to go look those up in the course planning handbook and read the description and get a better understanding of whether or not that class is a good fit for you, if there's any other prerequisites that you need to take before you take that class, and like I said, ultimately make more informed decisions about the classes you want to take in the future. Before we move away from this page, though, I'd like you to continue scrolling down, and you can see underneath the courses, there are career-related activities. These are activities offered at Leyden related to that career. If you continue to scroll down, you can see other experiences you can take advantage of at Leyden, like job shadowing or internships, and then certificates and degrees you can earn at Triton, certifications you can earn at Leyden, and then example college majors. I'm going to click on one more cluster here on the left real quick. If you're interested in finance, scroll to the bottom, click on the pathway. Again, careers, courses here at Leyden, related electives. So let's say you're interested in going into the finance field. College Accounting Honors, Intro to Business and Accounting Systems. These are two classes that you might want to take here at Leyden. So I'm going to remember accounting. And now, please go to the Leyden webpage, go back to the home page, and then if you go to the Students tab and go all the way to the left, you'll see the link for the Course Planning Handbook. So I'm going to use the course planning handbook to see what kinds of courses. Well, I know based on that last tool that there are a couple of accounting courses. So I've got some options here. Once I go to the course planning handbook page, I see the handbook over here on the right-hand side. I would suggest clicking on the square with the arrow pointing up and to the right to open up the handbook in its own tab. And you can see it's 83 pages long, which is a lot to try and scroll through. Another thing you can do is if you know that the accounting class is in the business department, you can click on the business education tab and then it'll take you directly to that section. The same goes for all of the departments here at Leyden. But when you scroll through the business page, you'll see there are two different pathways. There's a pathway for careers in business, marketing, finance, and management. And then a pathway for careers in technology, computer hardware, and software. If I continue to scroll, that's where I see all of the course listings and descriptions. And so that's one way I can navigate this page. The other thing I can do is if I go back to the entire course planning handbook, I can use the find feature. So if you, on your keyboard, if you press Control F, if I'm looking for accounting, if I type that in and hit enter, I can see that accounting appears 21 times in this course planning handbook. So if I hit enter, it will take me through every place the word accounting shows up. So intro to business accounting, I can see that's a class for sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and it's a year-long course. Or college accounting honors, which is for juniors and seniors, which is also a year-long course. If I continue to hit enter, now I've come to the business section and I can see these classes listed, and then take a minute to read through the course description. If that's something that sounds interesting to you or a class you know you want to take, then you want to make sure that you write that down on your My Plan document or have that ready to go when you meet with your counselor this month to choose the courses that you want to take for next year. So hopefully that helps. Take some time today to look at the classes that we have to offer. I can't emphasize enough how important this website is for you, this Pathways website. So again, if you know what career you're interested in, I highly suggest starting here. And even if you're not sure, and like I said, if you don't have this section of your My Plan filled out yet, maybe you want to take some time to take that cluster survey or do some career research and then come back here and click on each cluster and do your research that way. But hopefully this helps. Good luck with your search. Thanks.